Yo guys, it's Up Shadow here and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Righty, we're starting our day off as we do every day, it seems, at least in recent times. We're gonna get some stuff, some good old iron ore. However, I need a drill for that, I just realized. That might be a good investment, getting a good little drill. There we go, the rest of the energy can recoup while we are going out. Jesus, my hydrogen's already been pretty much depleted again by us flying around so much. Okie dokie. Gonna be soon that we can actually get our new piston in to get this hole deeper. It's like 2 more cycles and then we're at maximum extension, which is awesome. So yeah, but let's get some iron, then we'll continue with the roofing job, trying to get that out of the way. And then I'm thinking, I mean, I still have one production line downstairs that I need to weld. Obviously, there's a lot of the base plate, so to speak, that still needs to be welded. Getting some more turbines up is also in the cards, potentially, to charge our vehicle faster. Because, yeah, cutting it off without having full batteries is probably a horrendous idea. So that is that's gonna take a while still. I think last time we were about 7 or 9 hours, something between that, which is 14 episodes worth of charging, essentially. Not good, but yeah. But first and foremost, let's get the iron. Let's just do that for now. And, I mean, what... The other things that we still need to do... There's still the business of the ramp for our vehicle. That's still not 100% clear how that's gonna work. I have a few ideas. Well, one of the ideas is actually not a ramp per se, but I'll explain it when I get to it. But I think, as weird as it sounds, we're slowly but surely are running into like spatial issues. But I'll have to look at it with how much space this vehicle would take, and then where it could dock on, and you know, all that stuff. Well, yeah, iron first. Just need to get a few more loads of that. But I can feel that we're getting closer and closer to the finish line. And a lot quicker than we did on the capital ship. Maybe because on the capital ship there was so much interior decorating and designing that it was like crazy, right? And here we have a little bit less of that and a bit more practical engineering, so to speak. I mean, there's a few things that I want to decorate, sure, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with what we got. Other things I will do is obviously the downstairs area will not be just left like that, but it's not gonna be completely encased. It's gonna be like a semi-open space with maybe rails and railings and stuff like that, you know, so that you can easily traverse it and stuff like that. So we'll see. Okay, go. Let's start spreading these out into the containers. But yeah, barring the battery charge, I have the feeling that it's not gonna take too long now before we cut this baby off. I think that at the moment we cut this off, technically, there's only a few basic things that need to work once we cut it off. You know? It has to be self-supplying energy. It has to get enough energy from whatever we're doing to, you know, get itself up on the energy that it needs. Self-sustaining, so to speak. And what else? It needs to be able to drive properly. And everything else is basically bonus. So the moment this works, we can technically just go ahead and cut this baby off. Well, again, when it comes to the batteries, that's always a little bit of a gamble if I cut it off way before the batteries are full. But yeah. Do we go down once more? No, we don't. Good. But yeah, you know, for the most part, everything else is working on the vehicle, if that makes sense. The power, I mean, we have one of our prototype wind turbines, which we only can test pretty much when the vehicle is on the ground. So that's going to be a bit difficult. But yeah, the thing is, we have not many other, like, ways to supply ourselves energy. That's a bit of a bummer. The thing is, of course, once we drop down, we can, of course, kind of rebuild a connector to stick it on again. Maybe I should do just that, you know? Because at least then we'll be able to test that freaking the hinge with the turbine on top, because that's a bit of an unknown at this point. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that, you know? And it's probably better to cut it off now than when it's fully built, because when it's fully built, it's gonna be heavier, if that makes any sense. And I don't know, you know, how heavy this thing can be for it to not totally crash and burn when it hits the ground. Again, I've never built a vehicle this large before, so I have no idea. Here we go. Grab all this iron, please. There you go. You know, in a game that has like proper physics, I would expect the moment I drop this to have all the wheels break off, and because the mass of the whole thing is in the middle. So, you know, if it was properly physically programmed, probably this whole thing would just break in the middle. You know, the axles would all break, and yeah. Well, to be fair, if this game was perfectly physically represented, a lot of things would probably fuck up. But yeah, that's another problem. Okay. We should get, there we go, a lot more of these bad boys. We also make a lot more of these. Now return to here. I do want to, like, weld all of this so we can make this roofing flow into the rest of the ship, the vehicle. So that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna weld all these plates, and then a bit of the cockpit, and then we're gonna design the flow into these components over there. And into this roof part as well, of course. Will be a little bit of a challenge, perhaps, but you know, we're up for it, aren't we? We're engineers after all! Go! Yeah, of course that's not enough. And we have the whole others. Well, actually over here we haven't put down as many plates as we did over there. Let me just zip over here for a short break. Lovely. We get a view from up here. That's probably even lovelier. Yes. How are we doing on the piston? We are in its... oh no, actually, that's 3 more complete rounds. Well, this one and then 2 more, and then we're at max. And then technically it has to do 1 additional round before it can extend again. Or before it should extend again, let's put it that way. Still producing, good. Okay, now let's just start on this side then, and we'll see fairly quickly how this is gonna work out. So from here, I guess we'll just extend this, this one. We'll just extend this surface, like so. That's clear. That makes a lot of sense to me. And here on the back, I think what we're gonna do... Well, actually, let's not go to this... Well, we kind of have to, actually. I mean, this probably will have to go this way. Right. Now the question here is, do we just basically cover it like this? You know, just this length, if that makes sense? Or do we cover the whole length? I'm not 100% sure. If we just covered this length here, let me get some more steel plates before we continue. If we only cover this length here and let that flow into the middle part, that basically means that the rest here, that from here on it will have to flow like downwards, which might look weird. If we cover the whole thing, like so, let's just put that down for now. Then that obviously means we'll have to pull that up 1 block more. So then this thing is gonna look kind of weirdish. Normally you would probably then continue like so. Does that make any sense? It's kind of awkward because the front essentially has a different geometry than the back. Well, it's kind of the same, but it's shifted. This one is shifted backwards. Might be possible. And then we'll essentially here, we'll probably use these bad boys. Right, to just simply continue the slope all around. Well, until we get to the middle, obviously, because there we have a little bit of a different situation. Here we'll probably then rather go into this, into our normal corners. And into our slope. Like that. And then there's the flat place in between here, which I'm not going to place right now because I need to weld these here first. But that makes sense to me. There's a little bit of, like, double armor going on, but that's fine. You know. It means our rooms are a bit better armored from above, essentially, and the side. Again, in case of an attack, which is not gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let me finish that so we can Put it all down. And then, well, let's weld this layer, and then we're gonna decide if... Well, actually, we'll have to kind of connect this up to the next level with another set of these, right? At least to me, that seems like a logical conclusion. If we're doing this the normal way. Well, the normal way, I say, with just continuous surfaces like that. Okay. And place that down now. Oh, that was a wrong block.
Energy low.
Ooh, energy low. Let me go to my clinic real quick so we can get recharged. Okay. Few more bits of iron, please. So at least one side is going to be completed, I hope. Should have enough plates for that. And the other side, we'll have to replicate it, obviously, which will take a lot more plates and probably more frickin' iron runs, but you know. But you know what? In my mind, I kind of have decided that we should totally cut the vehicle off next episode. And then, in case of problems, well, not in case of problems, we should already prepare, like, a conveyor. Not 100% sure on the height of the conveyor yet, but we should be able to prepare something at least. And I think for the drop, I might make the ship hover for that amount of time. Because I don't know how connected grids like that react when they're exposed to physical stress like that. Although I might just try in creative just to see what happens. But yeah, it's probably something I'm gonna try next time. Because I think it's about time. Then we're a lot more independent with resources because we can just go out and mine some, which is neat. And I'm also kind of curious how this thing steers. There we go. Neat. Beautifully running up into this upper part of the roof. Lovely. Okay. Well, it looks like I've run out of iron again. So, not much left to do here. But to weld a few more of these parts here. But I kind of want to have the whole thing here so we can also see how it flows into the middle. We want to have the whole 9 yards. Yeah, last load here. That's annoying. That's how it's gonna go. Oop. Well, that's already pretty good. Perfect. And then this slope as well, please, if you may. Yes. So we can have a complete view from the front, essentially, is what we can have now. That's quite massive. But I like it. Yeah. Yeah, the corners and the edges, they kind of work, even here. That works quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it. And again, we can also put some more solar panels in. For example, we can slap one in right here. That could be a possibility, even though it's probably not the most sensible solar panel. We can then also put some on top of here, just for the eventuality that we're actually entering an area where the sun is going to be above us. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay, what can we do for the meantime? I mean, there's not much iron left here. No, there's not. That is barely worth anything here. I mean, we can probably start welding some of these. Guess we'll have to be welding these eventually anyway, but yeah, we don't have much to go on. Okay. So if I want to... Ooh, okay, hold on. Could we use this here for an impromptu connector? Like an... You know what I mean? Because we can kind of, like, vary the height a little bit. Maybe we could use that. Just plonk some more conveyors in front of it and a connector, and then that might work, actually. That might work. I'm just thinking I probably don't need this drill anyway. You know what? That 62 freaking tons of stone might actually be worth refining. Let's see. Where do we have the generator? Let's put these in first. Cool. Okay, so again, the problem here is that I think we can draw it into here, right? We cannot even draw it into here. That's interesting. Is there something broken then? There must be something broken. That's good. Yeah. I was just saying, I thought I heard some sparking. Oh, I can technically take that into the build planner. Makes it a bit easier. So now we can take this into here, right? Yeah, there we go. See? So now we can... I'm gonna basically, like, temporarily... allow a flow through to the refinery. I'll have to kind of rig it real quick to go over there. We're gonna do that real quick. By just cutting this bad boy off and replacing it with a normal conveyor. Just for now. Let's see, where are they? Here we are. Okay, let's get 2 more motors. Apparently. Oh, 2 more. Sorry. Okay, now the refinery should be really busy. Well, the ones that have access. Now some is gonna go in here, some is gonna go in here. Right. Wait, do we have 3 refineries? Is that so? Oh yeah, one of them is yeah, we have this one. Oh well, 2 over here, and then these 2 are not built. Yeah, of course we do. I was just kind of thrown real quick, but yeah, there you go. I'm just trying to build these up so that all the stone is gone eventually. I mean, the iron gets just sucked out so quickly. It's incredible. There we go. Okay, that means we can replace that again with an actual sorter unit. Was that the right way? Nope. That's not how that works. There. So this is gonna... Components to... I think that's the white list down here, yes? Oh, add components as a white list. That's right. Drain all. Boom. Hey, there we go. Look at that. At least we got a little bit of something out of it. We can at least end this episode welding a little bit more. Trying to get this roof all together. Well, while we're at it, we might as well just finish this part over here. Oh. Just realized. That one doesn't work. But yeah, I'm kind of happy now with the, you know, the central roof bit. I was kind of questioning it beforehand, so I was not 100% sure, but I like it. Kind of grew to love it. Especially now that we have a little bit more visuals of how it's gonna look when it's all done, you know? Cool. Okay. But yeah, again, I think next episode is gonna be the big cutoff. How are our batteries doing, by the way? Oh. Yeah, that's still an issue. Let's tackle that before we end this. That's still an issue that we haven't tackled yet. So, let us get a bunch of... Ooh, do we have no more construction components in there? Do we have some more in here, mayhaps? That would be... not in here. Yeah. Yes, we do, indeed. Well, okay. So... I guess we kind of have to actually... that was a bit too quick there. I was thinking. Let me drop these. Don't roll on me. Shit. Oh, fuck. We're gonna swerve this. Just like so. Swerve, and then another swerve. Straight, swerve. And swerve. There, and then we can totally pull a ladder down, easy peasy. Okay, motors and construction components. Boom. So here, now we can pull the ladder down and have it also come down on here. Have some catwalks, I don't know, running over, and then probably have a staircase coming down right here and right here, you know. Makes sense to me. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. That, I would say, concludes our today's program. I'm kind of excited for next time. Oh, I wanted to check the batteries. That's right. Kind of excited for next time then. I guess I just had to kind of make my mind up with the... oh god. I just realized... Oh wait, that's inside the cockpit. I can weld these. That's fine then. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. You know, I just had to kind of convince myself that we didn't do anything stupid. Ooh, and look! Our batteries now have 2 bars. So, yeah, they have 3 megawatt hours stored out of 12. So a third full. A quarter. Technically. It's now going on to the second quarter. That's why the second thing is filled up. That's pretty good. I like it. So then, I mean, look, next time we could just make a little conveyor thingy that runs out the back here. And then back up into that thing, which we then can configure to connect to this. And then we still have the recharge. And then we finally also get to test if these bad boys work the way we designed them. You know? That's gonna be one of the big ifs. Because at the moment that one of these things works properly, is the moment we'll be able to put like 3 more of these on here, and then we'll at least have a little bit more power as well. Like internal power coming from them. I mean, they're obviously going to be hampered a little bit because they're not too big. Because I cannot make them like endlessly big, you know? Because otherwise it will interfere with many different things. For example, they will slam into the wings. They will slam into like this. So we cannot make them like endlessly big. But I'm still certain they're going to produce at least a little bit of power for us. Hopefully. Okay. I think that's it for today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.